Hi, my name is Ram Santosh, and I'm the Global Sales Head for HVAX Technologies and HVAX Technologies. I'm a chemical engineer by profession, by degree, and I've been in the industry for close to 13 years now. I juggle through multiple roles. I used to be a site engineer, then I landed into projects, did projects for a few years, worked in the factories, into the operations, and then tried domestic sales, and then got into international sales. I've been doing international sales for almost close to 7 years, and it's been close to 5 years here with HVAX Technologies. To tell you about HVAX Technologies, HVAX is a global turnkey pharma integrating company. And what that means is, to simplify the jargon for you, you show us a piece of land, and after 2 years, you get a full blown pharmaceutical manufacturing facility. So, depending on what kind of dosage forms, like your tablets, capsules, injectables, and other dosages, we can help you design, manufacture the critical components, integrate various components, and eventually validate the plant for you according to any regulatory body like FDA, UK MHRA, and others. So, HVAX is a 13-year-old firm, and we are growing at the rate of almost 40% year on year. And our headquarters is based out of Mumbai, and we've got one branch office in Kenya. So globally, we operate across 21 countries. So these are the various countries where we do our projects, and we are looking to expand more into more territories. Okay. See, in our industry, in the B2B industry especially, our lead times are too long. So let's say you are the client and you want to put up a pharmaceutical plant. It's not going to be the case where you've got the money right on day one. So you might start talking to people, you try and talk to multiple people, and one of those people that you're talking to is me. So by the time you arrange and realize your funds, realize that I am the right person for you to work with, it could take anywhere between about 6 months to about 6 years. And that's what makes it very challenging to remember, to follow up, to keep a rapport building, to not let go of that relationship. Because yes, you have love at first sight, but then to carry on the love, you need an external help to remind you. And guess what? Like everybody else, we used Excel sheets as well. So with Excel sheets, the problem is it is local, it is not on the cloud, it is not available to uh, everybody, and it's not available when you want it. So with Excel sheets, things are very localized, and the Excel sheets don't remind you to write down the remarks, and the handovers from one salesperson to the other salesperson can get really excruciating. So to sum up, there is a lot of Excel sheets at some point were amazing technology. They really help to tabulate a lot of what notebooks could do. But now that we have a better technology to move into, why not? So that was the reason why we decided to migrate from Excel sheets into something that was more intelligent, something that was more smarter, just as we are. So they say that cold calls don't work, and most of the times people who are busy don't take random calls. One such random call I took was from Edge, and that was a point in time when I was evaluating multiple other free online CRMs. uh, you've got the likes of HubSpot, Bitrix, and so on and so forth. There were a few CRMs that my friends in the industry had recommended me from India. Let's skip the names for now. And that was a time when I think Pooja reached out to me and she said, "We are going to do an online demo." And I was already tired with a lot of things being online. I asked her to skip the online, and I said, "We can speak on this only and only if you come down to the office." And both Pooja and Ravindra were in the office the very next day, along with Pragnesh. And I love that guy, Pragnesh, by the way. Uh, it was more of them guiding us through the entire sales process. A few of them we already knew because we've been doing sales for a while, but there were a lot of interlocks that HCRM allowed us to implement into our sales practices, and that I think was interesting. So while we could have still gone with another online CRM company that could have been free up till a particular point in time, for the price point, the value that HCRM gave us was immense, and it had almost everything that we needed. And of course, yes, and then you've got the regular advantages which most people are going to vouch for. It reminds you, it records the MOM, the minutes of the meeting feature is fantastic. So most of our salespeople, they have a call with a client, be it an online meeting over Zoom, or they give them a WhatsApp call, or they even go out there and meet them. We record the minutes on the app, and it is downloadable onto a PDF, and we share those files on WhatsApp with them, and they're just on the moon, and they do consider us extremely professional. So while this was more of a painstaking activity to be done on MS Word, we are glad that CRM eases it out, and at the same time it holds records for multiple clients over the years. So like I said, some of our uh, closure times range from about 6 months to about 6 years. That's where HCRM is really helpful. It has helped us in terms of handovers for salespeople from one to the other. It has been very smooth. The latest edition of the OCR for recording the details of right from the visiting card has been a fantastic addition, and it has really helped us in expos and exhibitions. And yeah, I think I like the team overall. The experience has been it's been a roller coaster, honestly. When we started out, I remember us going through this excruciating pain of moving from Excel sheets to the CRM. We needed to tabulate everything into the way that Edge wanted us, and we wanted them to understand how we function. And then we realized, so we took a little bit of education of how CRMs work, and then we realized it was important for us to do as much work as the guys at HCRM. So since then, I believe it's been fairly smooth. The team has been super responsive. um, Pooja, and there was another lady called Ankita Talekar, I believe. A phenomenal support over the last 2-3 years. And I mean, you text at any point in time. So we had a group where we used to raise these concerns. Never has it been the case that our queries weren't answered, or we weren't guided onto how to do things correctly. In fact, there have been heated email exchanges initially when I thought things weren't going that great. But that's where I kind of fell in love with Pragnesh, and that guy is phenomenal. Yeah. So the overall experience has been really good. I really like the team, and they're a very tight knit unit. I believe so, and it reflects a lot like how we built our team, and that's why the mutual admiration. I think HCRM is an Excel pivot table on steroids, right? So it does what it is supposed to do. It gives you insane amount of features that you would need, and at the same time, it also cuts out a lot of the features that some of their competitors have, which I have found to be kind of unnecessary. So yeah, that's my take on HCRM. If you haven't heard about it, you should experience it. So take the demo. Considering challenges, see, implementation of anything that's foreign to the common mindset of an organization or an individual is always challenging, right? The acceptance that this is going to work is perhaps the greatest challenge. I'm sure anyone who's tried to implement any kind of ERPs or any kind of CRMs, or even something as simple as moving from acoustic to digital platforms, would have definitely gone through this. So more than the system, I think I laid more focus on the humans implementing the systems, and of course the humans helping us implement the system at edge. So I think yes, after the implementation was done, carrying it forward or maintaining consistency, making it a habit, was a big challenge, and I can't blame anybody else. And the whole idea is to take things from individual dependent to system dependent. And the more systems or organizations that we see that are more systemic, growth will definitely follow. So I think yes, even after using it for 3 years, at times we still have lapses. We still have bouts of the sales guys accounts being locked because of non-usage, and we still have a count of how many times your account has been locked throughout the year, and it's kind of shameful when their account gets locked out. It only means they haven't been using the platform, which means they've got lapses in their follow-ups. So yeah, that has been by far the greatest challenge, maintaining consistency, to keep it very precise. So just to record this, the question given to me is, would you recommend HCRM to others? I mean, my friends and other people in sales. I think we should change the question, and they should ask me how many times have I done so. Uh, as far as I remember, when Ravindra and Pragnesh reached out to me in this space, I believe I was one of their first companies in the pharmaceutical tech space, and now they've got a fair number of customers, and I haven't taken a single rupee in commissions though. So yes, I have been recommending Edge left, right, and center to a lot of people, and I genuinely believe that uh, I mean, you can draw great value, and they're priced just right for any mid-sized company or even a large-sized company, because the kind of features that the app has got, I'm sure they can take on, I mean, the best CRMs in India or even the world. So yeah, to keep things short again, would I recommend? 100% yes.